Yeah. I was having some technical challenges here, but yeah, I wanted to use my laptop. So, Chairman Ireri, I can see you are there.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay, and Chairman Ndonga is there too. And Bomet. I didn't get the name of our other colleague in your office, Mr. Comment. I'm sorry. Yeah. I know you sent me a link. Weldon, who is joining us, I believe. I don't think he's already here, from France. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Ilueka group, yes. Yeah. It's Tuko. Ilueka group, yes. Chairman,
Yeah, we can see it.
Chairman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can
I'm
you
trying to.
get your laptop live? If you did, can you open and try to share that page? I don't know how it works, or we can just on YouTube. I've never done this, so I want to believe.
If you click on it.
Okay.
I can see it. I can see it on. I have another phone and I can see it live over there. Yes. And Chairman Donga is upside down, or is on slanted.
Yeah, I was okay. Yeah. I'm good now.
Yes.
Okay.
So I wanted to open up the YouTube so I can see also what we are talking about. Now I want to use my phone, my laptop, so that we can have a clear view of what we are talking about. But pretty much, I'm getting there. Hold on. Watch on YouTube. Okay. There you go. I can see Chairman Ireri right there. You're looking good, Chairman.
Oh, it's Friday. I'm trying to cover all the gray hair, My daughter is graduating today, and she's graduating out of high school today, so she thinks I'm too old. So I'm like, I'm gonna look kijana kidogo.
So this is the test stream. So it looks like Colin, you created a test stream. So before we go there. Created a test stream. So before we go there.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So I just turn it around. Oh, okay.
So I wanted to introduce the whole group that we have. As you can see, we have Dan in our studio, and Omen in studio, and I have chairmans Ireri and Chairman Donga. And I wanted to. We're still waiting on Cheraisi. I'm not sure if he's going to join. Chairman, maybe you can send him a message. Say we are live now on the trial, and also well done, friends. But what I wanted to say was that we are meeting today so that we can do a test run for tomorrow, and I'm going to hand over to Komen to take over this. I'm going to give you about maybe 30 minutes at most, or 45 minutes. Then after that, maybe you can drop, and then us, we can remain and plan for tomorrow how we are going to present, what content and all that. Or you can all stay around if you have. That's my take. So, Comment, maybe you can guide us. We need quality content. We need quality audio and video. We need to be organized. We don't want to be waiting for somebody to join in and all that. Maybe teach us some tricks on how to go about it. But we really appreciate you making the time. I know it's late in Kenya right now. And thank you also for the chairmen for spending the time to come. So I'm going to hand it over to you, and Dan, you guys can guide us. I know chairmans, you are there. You're free to jump in whenever we have any questions. So I had briefed Comment a little bit of what we expect and what to cover in this conference. So I'm pretty sure he's abreast and he's aware. So for the success of this channel. So thank you. Go ahead, Comment. Thank you.
Watakuja. Actually, we have a few. We'll incorporate them as we go, I believe.
Himself is very keen.
I visit.
Yeah, that's longer. Yes, I moved from my mobile phone to computer right now.
I'd love to enable it. Okay.
Do you know the size of it? Is it 1 inch? Oh, yeah. See, without him, we're not going to
Alphonse, mute. We good.
And comment, I have it has normally, it seems that it has a delay from the live, this one to the live, right? There's normally a delay, eh? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay.
What?
That's what. Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So this is Alphonse again, and forgive me, I was supposed to have somebody to come and help me at work, but nobody showed up. So I was gonna say that, I mean, I don't tell the screen. I guess it's not working, but there it is. Okay. I was going to say that I want to see. Can we? I want to have somebody to come and help me cover. There's some. Yeah, there's some text that is scrolling down. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important so that when we can add content, I don't know how that will work, but we probably don't have, if it's us, and in the future, maybe we need to be able to add those comments so that if we need to add something to be scrolling, we can put it to you and then you put it in there going, scrolling. Okay. So I see myself. So I was trying that thing. I see Chairman is looking at me there. So.
Yes, I got a different screen over here.
Yeah. That's great. How do we make sure we have quality content? I mean, quality audio and video. I see Chairman, you're not very clear. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I'm clear now.
Yeah. I've tried mine, lakini nimeamuka bwana. Nimeamuka. I tried to automate my iPhone, lakini inaniletea.
Your phone should be on landscape.
Yeah, no, you know, it doesn't landscape automatically. This iPhone.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yes, I got a question here that Mr. Comment probably will have an answer on it. On our background, can we have a common background? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, I'm in a dark room. I'll take care of mine.
So, question for that: is it that it's not clear, or? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So the other question is, this live stream will start at night, right? Because Kenyan time and us. So, like for example, in Minnesota here, it's gonna be we are 8 hours behind. So at night we just have to make sure the lighting. I think the lighting will be back because for me is windows. It's outside lighting mostly I'm using. And so we'll have to figure that out, right, ahead of time. Okay. I do have that.
Niko na zangu za zamani wanaosikasa pia mpaso. No, I'm not using the phone. We are doing this. I'm using computer. Yeah. Yeah. Computer is the best.
Nico sawa, I think. Hi.
It's very clear.
It's very clear.
Mm-hmm. And they're not visible. You don't want to look like a rocket driver.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a question on the, especially the Facebook, that Facebook link. So when you give us that link, let's say, for example, if I go to my Facebook page and I just post it there, people, when they click there, is when they get on the link. But can it show that I'm live on Facebook on my page? So all my people who follow me can get that notification, or it's just the regular where they click to the link? Okay. Okay. Mhm. Mm. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So I think I have a question about the interview of the guest. What do you think of going to meet them if it happened? I think I had a conversation, and I propose we can go look for them. Mhm. With their- yeah.
And
To travel. Yeah.
right, right. I think if we go, I think, Chairman, I agree with you. If we have a really, really high profile, maybe, interview with a very senior person, I'm looking at the DP himself, or even Honorable Gachagua, or even Murkomen, whoever we think is what, that we don't want him to be using the phone, or we don't want somebody else to control. We don't mind having an estimate of that and pitch. So it's a good idea, and if we have to send you, it's because we are confirmed and we know for sure that you don't have to look for them. We look for them for you, and we connect you. You don't have to. These are people, they call us. They call Chairman Donga Ireri. They talk on the phone anytime. So there's no hassle for you. It is just you sitting down. Absolutely. And how will the person we're interviewing be watching us? Okay. Yeah. When you say screen, it's like a TV or computer or what? Sure. Chairman, while
our future TV, man, you're our future TV. You guys ende.
Yes.
yeah. Yeah. Chairman Donga, that was a really good question. I think we'll try to find an estimate after the conference of in case we need to have that kind of presentation whereby we need somebody to go. So we'll probably have a rough estimate. I know it's not going to be written in stone, but we'll know approximately if we have to have a meeting in Nairobi, if it is in Nakuru. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So another question, if we want to invest on a mic, because we want it to be very professional, we want the mic to have those names. I think it would be good for you if you can give us a quote of those mic. For me, I don't have any idea with the media stuff, so.
Go Best Buy, my friend. Buy Walmart.
Okay. Mhm.
Thank you, Cheraisi.
So I also have another question when it comes to the guest. So with the guest, because we're doing, the platform is under Zoom, we just share the Zoom link and they just join and leave it as a, come and go, right? So there's no like where we have like the live stream feed where you give them a code and then they have to join in and out. It's just this link, they join in. When we are done, they can just leave.
Sam, how are the guests coming through? Do we have, one time we were using a app, when we had to send a code and then they link through the code. Say, we're using Zoom now. Zoom will auto broadcast to our channels, right? The question is how is the guest coming through? Is it through Zoom? I think that's. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes,
So yeah,
the question is probably maybe it's different because sometimes I remember when Ireri was having an interview with Ababu, we had the issue with the sound. Probably they're having a network issue and they're having issue with the Zoom. Are there any way we can introduce probably a direct phone call, probably call you local, then you connect through the studio for us just to have a clear, like let's say tomorrow, he'll be walking around with the DP and a noisy environment and all those kind of stuff. How can we make it clear? Okay. Donga. Donga is my name too. You're right.
The only problem with that is not, we're speaking about two things. We were trying to do a video conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
okay. Okay, so yeah, I think my question is answered because we're not live, we're not broadcasting, then we don't need the code. So it's just give them the link for the Zoom, they click on the Zoom, then we can see that they've already entered the Zoom. And so they can chime in as we go. And once we are done with one person, so for example, let's say we might have like three guests who join at different times, and maybe one joins when the other one is still on. We can finish with the one that's on, and once they leave, we can now continue with the other person on there, right? And then they speak. Once they speak is when they come on the screen.
Yes, participate.
So let's go to tomorrow. What do you think about what's the plan? What is the best plan?
Chairman Donga, before you ask about tomorrow, I have one more question on the technicality of the Zoom. Where we come to like having split screens. Are we able to have those, or is just when you talk, that's when you come on the screen? Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let me get out and then show it on phone. Let me get out because my phone is, and then I'll watch on the other side. On the...
Yes. Great. Yeah, I think Alphone's camera is off, but I can see his name on that one of the.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm in between. I'm looking part of it, so no problem.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm still on the 4. I think it's with a delay, so it's coming to the 2, I believe. I see the 4 where Chelimo name is on the 4 verse. I think now it's coming to. Yep, I'm still on the 4. I can see. I think it's with the delay too. Yep. So, oh, I was behind a little bit on the live stream. So I see the 4. I just forwarded all the way through. Yep. Name is on the 4 verse. I think now it's coming to.
Can you also demo comment? Can you also demo? Let's say we are discussing about somebody speaking yesterday when the DP was fixing the collar for second lady, and I want to discuss about it, or Chairman really wants to talk about it. And a clip to be playing on the side. Can you just demo that? Just pick any clip to make sure.
Could hear the music, but we were still talking. But on the live stream, you could not hear us talking. So we will know ahead of time, do you want the clip to be just a background with no audio, or do you want the audio to be, we first listen to the audio, and then once we are done with that, we cue back to the meeting, right? That's... Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I just wanted to make sure that, for example, when we were playing that introduction, you know, we were still talking. The introduction on the live stream was there with the music, right? But what we talked about, that doesn't get captured during that time when the clip is played. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yes. Sorry, I was muted because I wanted to hear how it was playing on the other side on the live one. So, yep, I could see that. Not on our live, on our Zoom here, I could hear that. On the live stream, I did not hear the music. I think it was a little. Oh, it was lower. I'm just taking it back there. Yep. But the live stream, the audio is really low though. I don't know if you guys are having that issue. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Commander, I still have one question on the. Do we have a new alert? Do you have those people in the media? Probably they can alert you if there is something we need to capture quick. And also, when you're answering that, join with the other one on research. If we need some data, are you in the position of pulling more data? Because we want to be more informative. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's say like tomorrow we want to cover who is deputy president, you know, why he's the best candidate among the others, what he have achieved. So I don't think it's more deeper stuff. We might have some information, but we want a more deeper, something that we have researched. We don't want to say something that will come back again and try to defend it, you know. We don't want to say deputy president went to Baringo High School, then we come back to say no, he went to Kabarnet, you know.
But also majorly also will be also needing to know the current political issues going on, because that's where I also think majority of people too are interested in the politics of the day to day, which changes every hour. There's a change, you know. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, but probably Banaireli tomorrow, are we getting early before 10 so that we can start and raising our candidate?
Yeah, I think we need to now, between us, we also need to kind of come up with a game plan for tomorrow, like the main discussion points and what are we going to be focusing on. So by the time, we even hit live, it's easier to coordinate within the four of us, mostly like, okay, this is where we want to discuss, who's going to take this kind of questions, where we are. And then by the time we hit the live stream, I don't think the live stream will have maybe a split screen of what's going on the ground and maybe one person speaking as we go. And then when we bring Murkomen, who's going to be interviewing him and all that, moderating that. And then if we also, the rest of us, if we have questions, then we time in for those questions. We have Soipan, just she needed to know like the time that she can jump into the interview. Then at that time, what questions do we have for her? And mostly analysis and reflection of the day of DP presenting papers. So I think that's where we'll be. For this first one, it's our run, the first run, but mostly covering the DP. I think that would be the main part. And then bringing more comment and Akina Soipan and Ababu just to analyze what's going on for the day. And then I think after this one, when we go to the next one, is if we're discussing, let's say for the DP himself, not discussing him, then we need, I think, everything that we can have. Regarding also the opponents, what they try to use against him, we need to research on that and have answers for that too, I think. I don't know, that's my understanding, but I don't know how everybody feels about that for tonight. It's tonight for us, because
it's tonight for us. I was probably I was having a different opinion, like to discuss him before he get to the main activity of the day, presenting the paper, analyze who is the candidates, what he have achieved as a minister, what he have achieved in Eldoret North as an MP, all his achievement, why he's better than the other candidate. Then you get to the moment now, he's presenting the paper, probably have the guest before asking, why do you think DP is the best candidate among the other? Soipan, tell us, if it's Abuna Mwamba, hey, you worked with him as a minister in the same cabinet. How do how can you describe his achievement? And why do you think he's the best for Kenyan? Because there is a lot of stuff that the media right now we're trying to sell our candidate, and we understand there is the good part of the DP nobody want to show in the media. We want to concentrate on that because that's what the voter want to hear.
children were spending at home before joining college. And that is something very pertinent. So both the interviewer and the person who is coming on board about the topic that you're discussing so that they can churn out the desired information that you need to have it out there.
Agree. And I'm making note too. So
yeah, I was saying, like, I know we are getting into the most critical part of the discussion. I planned for this meeting to end in an hour's time. I had promised Comment that we're going to release him in 45 minutes after his presentation. But it looks like we need him a little bit longer, but I don't want us to drag too long. I want to request, if it's possible, we can end the technical part of it today, because we have an idea how the whole thing will flow. Let us probably just discuss about the timing for tomorrow, what time we are going to start to stream live, and what time we come in live as the moderator, because I want to believe we'll have either Chairman Ireri or Chairman Donga to be the moderator, and one of you will be a guest, in addition to our guests from Kenya who are holding political office, so that before they even join in, one of you guys will be moderating. But I don't want to go into detail of that. As we can handle it, I don't want to hold the gentleman in Kenya comment and done. I know it's late. I think we could, if you allow me, Chairman Chiraisi, we can probably just wrap about tomorrow, how we are going to go about it, and then we can release them, and then we can discuss about the topic of discussion and how we are going to carry the interview as we go, and we'll decide who will be the moderator, so that we don't hold them too long. I know it's a sacrifice they're also making to stay up late back home in Kenya. So what do you guys think?
very true, very true. How will we get live to them? Do we have to set another Zoom meeting, or how will we get live to your program?
Okay, I think that's good. That's in order, Chairman. And then maybe in addition to that, that's a good question, Chairman. Maybe we can have a follow-up meeting after this, and we are going to discuss after this. We are going to discuss another conference. How we are going to be coming live frequently. Because after this, now we'll probably come back again on Sunday, go live again on Sunday. But we'll discuss after this meeting. But Chairman, I didn't want to hijack what you were saying, but go ahead. I just wanted to chime in that we can have a follow-up meeting to analyze what we did, whether we did it right, and how we can improve. But go ahead. I didn't mean to cut.
No, it's Irori. I think mine was, yeah, that was the only question I had.
So Ireri, I hope I'm not jumping in more frequently, but Coleman mentioned to me earlier that the meeting tomorrow's handing over will be 10 in the morning. And he was mentioning to me it's 4 o'clock here in the United States. So we need a commitment from you guys that you're gonna be live. If it's too much, we can come later after the conference, or that way we might even get Namamba later after way later in the evening after the whole event. We don't wanna strain you guys and promise something we might not be able to achieve, because we're also getting a commitment from the office, and these guys, they are gonna be live, so we don't wanna promise them when we know we can do it. And that 4 o'clock might be too early. It might drag beyond, because we might be looking for Namamba. It might drag because the whole handing over papers and all that. And what do you guys think? I just wanted to chime in on that.
No, it's for me. It's gonna be 3 in the morning, so I'll be awake. So I'll be ready for it. We had already talked about it, so we knew it's gonna be at night. So I think it will be good for us to do that. I don't know. We can commit to that. The guess is what I don't know what time they'll be coming in. So apart for her, she needed to know the exact time that we wanted to jump in, because she has a commitment. As I mentioned, tomorrow they have the women's charter that after the presentation of papers that the DP will be also signing, so they'll be getting ready there. So for her, will be most likely after the nomination papers, she can jump in whatever time. But we just needed to give them the exact time that we needed her. So I think we can come in an hour. Yeah, I'll be available an hour. I think Donga, I don't know if you want to moderate.
Anything assigned to Will. And yes, I want it to be live. We don't want to do it later. We want to get early before the paper is presented. And then during that time, the paper are being presented. We want a hot news. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And exactly.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's really generous of you. So we commit to 1 hour before 10 o'clock. So 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I think that will give us enough time to talk before the papers is handed. And if we have people in the current office that we might get some information, we can be texting them, hey, so what's going on? Everything is in order. I have somebody I can text, hey, muko wapi mumefika? Yeah. 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 So let's commit to 9 o'clock in the morning Kenya time. That
I
makes
still
us.
have one question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, Chairman.
What time is our guest? Because we have to let them know. Is it after presenting papers or before DP present his papers?
Chairman, I think that's a good question. I think that question goes to anybody. I would recommend we have one before. So Ipan can be the first guest we'll ever have in this channel as we launch something that is very ambitious, if it is possible. Or Honorable Namamba can come in. But I think Namamba is more to the point. So we don't want somebody who can drag us. Honorable Saipan, she's always engaging and she's free to talk. So I think that will buy us time as we wait, as we get some more information what's going on. I recommend, I like that question, so that as we go live 1 hour before, wherever she is, even if she's in her car, she's already at the place, she can just walk out of her car and just talk to us. And we can engage her first if it's possible. So that will help Chairman Ireri to book an appointment, tell her that we might come live in a minute. We'll be looking for you in a minute after 9 o'clock. In case you have a few minutes, you can just chit chat and you can drop and you can come back again as we continue, so that we can have a commitment of before and then have another commitment of after for Honorable Namamba. We can after after they hand over the papers, we can yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ababu will be together with the DP, unless anything happened. But he'll be among those lawyers who will be accompanying the DP. Him, Kithure Kindiki, Chairman Mudhama. I think he mentioned those people, and the Nairobi senator, our candidate, will be there. Sakaja too, Didi Nyoro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Ipan, women rep Narok.
She's in Nairobi. She'll be in Nairobi, but she's not going to be at the DP's. They have a women charter event the same day that immediately after the DP papers are signed, I think he's supposed to stop by at where the women charter event. It's in a hotel in Nairobi, but she'll be in Nairobi. So she's not going to be at the live event, but she'll be somewhere different.
Okay, and then I have this guy. This is a different question. It's out of topic, but I have this guy who is a media guy of DP for his campaign. I think you have seen him on the social media. The Don. He usually shares the live video. I don't know if you mind working with him. We can. I can connect you with him for the first-hand information, or if you have the video, we can play on our channel live, even if we are not there. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Okay. I usually play his video on Facebook and Twitter. He always share with me, but I'll talk with him. I'll let him know what the plan we have.
Asante. I think we're good. Asante sana. From me, my chapter here, and the rest of us, I say thank you very much for your time and partnering up with us. The rest of us, I think we can chat on the page and like questions for tomorrow, what we need to prepare for, and all that, so we can chat that off as we go by. But thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You can close the demo. We can continue on Zoom, I think. Okay, sounds good.
And thank you very much, Mr. Command. And if you find something which will make you angry,